Oppression is prolonged, cruel, unjust treatment or control of a person. And oppression can show up in many different areas of our lives. It can show up in the workplace, it can show up in our family dynamic, it can show up in our personal relationships. Now, me personally, oppression has shown up in every one of these areas in my life. And yet, I have overcome them all. This is not something that you have to settle for. It ain't something that's a given. If you find yourself in it, then you just have to stay in it and deal with it. You don't. You can remove yourself from the oppression and you can rise above it. Okay? So don't let people keep you oppressed with their cruelty. And because the people that are oppressing you, they know that they're oppressing you. They know exactly what they're doing. In a relationship, it'll show up in the form of this person telling you you're nothing. Without me, you would be nothing. Nobody else is ever going to want you. If you leave me, you're going to be scum of the earth. Ain't nobody going to want you. Look at you. You this, you that. In the family dynamic, it could show up something like a parent always riding you and telling you what you ain't going to be, what you're not capable of. You going to be just like this person, or you going to wind up just like that person. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're ugly. In the workplace, it can simply show up something like them not allowing you to get ahead, them making you work ridiculous hours, putting ridiculous demands on you, discarding your humanity, all in efforts to gain what it is they want from you. I worked at a particular place one time, and my boss at the time would always say things like, cause see, they had gotten comfortable with me and, had started to feel like they can say specific things around me. But little did they know some of the things that they were saying were offending me, because the category of people that you were oppressing, the category of people that you were degrading, I considered myself to be in that very category. Okay? So this particular person said something to the fact of, yeah, these employees just gonna do what they told to do. They gonna do what I tell them to do. And where else they gonna go with their high school diplomas? Oppression at its finest. Disrespectful and degrading. This particular person always felt, because they had a college degree, that they were set up on high, on this pedestal and above everyone else, and looked down upon people. Although they would say things, they would always try to make it seem like they were a down-to-earth person and didn't look down upon people. But every now and then the mask would slip and they would say things like that. So you just have to be mindful of people and recognize oppression when it starts to show up in your relationship, in your family dynamic, or in the workplace. When it shows up, call it out. Remove yourself from it. Remove yourself, because people can only hide who they are for so long, and if they are the type of person that wants to oppress people or feel like they're better than someone else and that they have the right to degrade someone or to put someone down and, keep their foot on their neck, basically, which is oppression, then you have to recognize that and be willing to remove yourself from these situations. And that very thing that you're so afraid of losing, whether it's the relationship or a family member or a job, that very thing that you're frightened to death of losing will be the very thing that will set you free and change the entire trajectory of your life and put you on a whole course of success. So many times we just have to lose the fear. We have to lose the fear, bury it. Bury it. Tell yourself that you're not afraid of anything and that you can face and do anything. Teach yourself to be what you want to be. I consider myself to be a jack of all trades. I can do whatever. Whatever you throw at me, I got it. Just give me a little bit. I guarantee you I will master it and be excellent at it. And that's how everybody should look at it. Don't ever let your lack of education or where you came from or your race or how you speak, how you act, don't ever let that define who you are and who you're going to be. You can be whoever and whatever you want to be if you put your mind to it. Because I told myself a long time ago, I can do whatever. Show me how to do it. Show me how to do it one time. And I got it. And I'll become great at it. And I think this is something that God instilled in all of us. He instilled a spirit of excellency and greatness in all of us. You just got to dig in there and pull it out. It's in there. You just pull it out. Don't ever find yourself feeling stuck or like you don't got no way out. You can't do no better. This is the end of the road for you. It's not. Those are lies, and it is oppression. And this is exactly the way they want you to feel. They don't want you to realize that you can do better. They don't want you to realize that you have options. Wake up, y'all. Wake up and stop allowing oppression to be a part of your life.